In this video, I'm going to go over the 7 factors that impact the value of your mobile home in Arizona. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Matt with Phoenix Mobile Home. I'm a mobile home dealer here in Phoenix, Arizona. I buy and sell new and used mobile homes all over the state of Arizona. And today I'm going to be discussing the 7 factors that impact the value of your mobile home. Factor number 1 is going to be the size of your mobile home. So a lot of times people contact me and say, hey, we have a single wide and the double wide next door sold for this price. Well, you can't compare a single wide to a double wide. And even within the size of a single wide, there's going to be different sizes of single wides. For example, a park model mobile home that's a single wide with only 1 bedroom is going to be a different value than a single wide with 3 beds, 2 baths that's 80 feet long. So the first and most important factor is the size. That brings up factor number 2. Factor number 2 is going to be the age. Now, the age is probably the second most important factor determining the value of the mobile home. And the reason is because in 1976, HUD came along and created a standard building code for mobile homes. So an older mobile home that's 1970 cannot qualify for finance. So that means it's going to have to be a cash offer, and the cash offer is going to be less because it doesn't meet the current building codes. The other thing is that mobile homes depreciate in value. So a brand new 2023 mobile home is going to have a sticker value of XYZ. Well, that 1976 mobile home that's been alive for 50 years and needs repairs is obviously not going to have the same value as a brand new mobile home right off the lot. It's going to be completely different build, completely different floor plan, and it's going to have a completely different size like mentioned in factor number 1. That brings up factor number 3, which is going to be the look of the mobile home. Now we're standing in a 1986 mobile home that has somewhat of a dated look. Now this mobile home is structurally sound. It's a larger single wide. However, it does not have that current modern look. So the older the mobile home, the more often you're going to see the wood paneling on the walls, the shag carpet. It's not going to have that modern look. So if you have a 1976 mobile home that has drywall and has more of a modern look, it's going to have a higher value because it looks like one of the newer mobile homes. So the look of the mobile home has a determining factor in the value of the mobile home. That brings up factor number 4, which is going to be the upkeep and specifically the exterior appearance of the mobile home. Now, the older mobile homes, for example, the 1970s, the 1980 mobile homes, and some of the newer 1990s mobile homes actually have aluminum siding. Here in Arizona, that is a con for your mobile home. And the mobile homes with the wood paneling, which started in the 90s, often bring a higher value than the aluminum panelings. So the upkeep of the outside, the exterior, does your mobile home have an Arizona room? Does it have a new roof? These are all factors that play into the overall value of your mobile home. Have you been keeping up with the landscape on the outside? That brings up the interior, which is factor number 5. Have you been keeping up with the maintenance on the interior of your mobile home? Now, this mobile home that we're standing in is beautiful. Nothing needs to be done. It's move-in ready. However, sometimes you'll walk into a 2000 model mobile home that is in worse condition. It usually comes down to the person who owns the mobile home. Have they been keeping up with maintenance? Have they been fixing that leak that just popped up? Have they been, vacuuming their mobile home? Have they been updating? Did they put drywall in? So the upkeep of the mobile home over the lifespan, a 1970s mobile home that's been in use for 50 years, generally the upkeep has not been maintained. And so a 1970s mobile home that has been kept up, is beautiful on the inside, will often have values that is the same as a 90s model that hasn't been kept up. So the depreciation over the lifespan and the general upkeep of the mobile home plays into the value of the mobile home. That brings up factor number 6, which are the appliances and the mechanical systems inside the mobile home. When you're looking at a mobile home and you're thinking about purchasing or you're thinking about selling, you have to account for the appliances and the mechanical system. So if you have a mobile home that you're trying to sell, but the fridge doesn't work, the stove doesn't work, the water heater is blown out, and the AC doesn't work, Well, that's $10,000 that you have to take off the value of your mobile home, because the new buyer is going to have to replace a $5,000 AC unit, a $1,000 water heater, buy a new fridge, buy a new stove, maybe your swamp cooler is leaking. Taking into consideration the mechanical systems of your mobile home have a huge impact on the sales price of your mobile home. That brings up our last factor. Factor number 7, the location. This is actually probably the most important factor of the video. Where your mobile home is sitting has a huge impact on the resale value of the mobile home. If it's in a brand new, beautiful 55 community here in Phoenix, Arizona that has pickleball, they have bocce ball, pools, all the amenities, it's going to have a higher resale value than the neighboring park that is completely run down. Now, if your mobile home's in a park versus on private property, if your mobile home's affixed to the land, it's obviously going to have a different value. So knowing the location, knowing how to figure out the value. We have other videos that show you how to figure out the value of your mobile home, so go and watch those videos. They're awesome. As always, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave a comment below in the comment section. Like the video if you liked it. As always, my name is Matt with Phoenix Mobile Home. Be good, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.